Hello, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Deirdre. For those of you that are coming back, welcome. Today's look obviously is a glowy rose gold look. I am obsessed with the way it came out. I'm so proud of honestly what it looks like right now. If you are interested to see how I achieved this look, make sure that you keep watching and let's get started. Okay, so to start off with the face, we are going in as always with the Avon Hydration Primer. When I do this, I just put a decent amount all over and just smooth it out. I always say you want to put it on and then just like rub it in, and then once you rub it in, you want to really like pull your skin and make sure that it gets into all the pores. This makes a great base for your foundation. You could use any primer. I just happen to love this one. I have such dry skin, so this hydration just soaks my face, literally just soaks it right up. I mean, you saw how much I just put on and it's like literally all gone. As you can see, fills in all those pores. Once you do that, we are going in with our Foundcealer from Tarte. Blend it in. Let me just get blend. I really like this foundation because it is medium to full coverage, but you can build the coverage if you want to, or you could just keep it medium. Basically, the difference between medium and full coverage is obviously it's in the name, but medium, you can still kind of see those redness and lines and stuff like that in your face, the discoloration, but full coverage obviously fully covers all of that. Because I use powder and stuff like that, I don't necessarily hate a medium coverage foundation. Like this honestly was a couple pumps and it's like perfect for me. And yes, this is a few shades too light maybe for my to match my body, but once we add again all the powder and concealer and stuff, it will all work out in the end. Because it's summer, I do not tan at all, but like my body does get a little darker. Definitely not a tan, maybe like half a tan. But just blend this all out. Okay, once you do that, we're going in with our, it's kind of funny because I always go back and forth between the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. This one is in Fair Rose, but today I'm going in with the Tarte Shapetape. This is like literally, it's more expensive than the e.l.f., but they look the exact same and they work honestly the same exact way. This is also for light neutral, which is what my foundation is. Obviously you can see it is much lighter than the foundation, even though it has the same name. But I've found that even when if I am lighter than I am right now, I can still use this concealer. It doesn't, I just think this is like my tone. We're just gonna blend it all out. As you can see, my hair is curled today. I never curl my hair really, especially like during quarantine. I just think it's a waste. It takes so, I have naturally pin straight hair, so curling my hair just takes hours. All right, not hours, but like a pretty long time. I am not one to love curling my hair. If I could hire someone to curl my hair every single day, I would totally do it because I love my hair curly, but I just hate doing it. It just takes so much time. And as you can see, it's already almost straight, so it's great. But anyway, it's Friday in New Jersey, and as you guys know, we are still in quarantine, like I just said, but we are going out to outdoor dining tonight. We're going to like a pretty nice restaurant actually, for a little date night. Another couple or two couples are coming with us, so it'll be a nice little fun like double date, triple date type thing. I think it's really important still, like, to still go out and support your local businesses and stuff. The restaurant that we're going to, it's a nicer restaurant, but it's family owned, so we're still supporting those local businesses. I just went ahead and put the Covergirl True Mineral Powder underneath my eyes to set them. This is the banana shade, and then I'm going in with the Covergirl True Blend again, but this is in light pale to go over again. This is going to, as you can see in the pan, it is going to add a little darker, make the foundation a little bit darker, but not like too dark. But it's also going to set it down. When I first put it on my face, it looks very dark, but then once it like sets and stuff, it looks so good. At first, when I first put this on, like you can see the powder is like way darker. When I first put it on, I was like, oh my god, like I don't think I could use this. Like I think I just need to go get a translucent or something. But I really don't like the way translucent powders look on me, because I feel like it just makes me look so like dried out and ghost-like. I don't know, I just really don't like it. So I would rather get one that helps set my face but not like drain out the color that I just put on my face. And I found that this powder really does make it look really nice. And again, see now it matches my whole skin down here and stuff, so it's good. And just put a little bit more on. This does make your face look a little more matte. So if you don't like, if you'd rather like dewy skin, this may not work for you. But I set it my face with a dewy setting spray, which does make my face look dewy in the end. So just keep watching so that you can see, or I guess from the intro you already saw that my face looks dewy, not matte, but it's from that setting spray. So do not panic if you think that this looks too matte or that you're not gonna like it, because you probably will if you like dewy skin at the end, again, like I said. Okay, so just making sure that this is all set. Having big brushes sometimes, big powder brushes, which you're supposed to do when you set your whole face, can sometimes be challenging because you don't know if the product actually got on your skin or if it just got onto part of your skin. So I always make sure to go in and I just tap my whole face, even under my under eye where I just set that, because as you can see, I went over it, but it's still bright and light underneath there, which is exactly what I want. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in. We're going to do the brows and eyes. I am so excited for this eye look. We'll be using the Jaclynn Hill palette, as well as a couple other like little glitters and things, so I'm so excited. But first we're going to do brows, so we're using the NYX eyebrow powder pencil. This is in the color Taupe. It has a little spoolie on the side, and this is actually brand new, so it's like really nice. But the pencil's on the other side. This is one that you have to like sharpen yourself. I personally like these. Some people don't, which is totally fine. They also make one that is like a twisty that like comes up. But I really have been liking the pencil personally. I don't really know. I used to always not like a pencil, and then all of a sudden, like maybe last year, I like came across this again and I was like, wow, like I really like that. And I've just been using it ever since. Okay, so to start out, I always brush them like you just saw me do. So I just try to outline. I go basically where the color in your eye is, and just outline the bottom, keeping that natural shape of your lash, but still just defining it. Just like that. Then we go to the top, a little further in, maybe towards like the middle, and we outline again. Just like that. And then I just fill in right under where we just made the top line. I just fill in with a very light hand. Fill it in. And then I slowly bring in the inside, the inner part of your eyebrow. And then I take the spoolie side and I just spoolie it out, or I don't brush it out, I guess. And then you could see as some of the product is getting on the, picking up from brushing it on the outside, it brings that into the inside of your brow. So you don't even need to put product there because this makes it very natural looking. I'm pretty sure that looks pretty natural compared to the one that I have right here. It's just giving it a little more emphasis and outline because my hair is so blonde. You can't even really see. I mean, you can see my eyebrows obviously, but it's very like scarce on the inside. So that's why I just outline them. So I'm just gonna do the same thing to this side. So I know I said we're using the Jaclynn Hill palette today, but we're also going to be using the Going Coconuts palette. We're gonna go in with this one first. So we're just putting shredded all over the lid. I'm also bringing it up underneath my eyebrow just to make sure that, again, we have that beautiful one color eyelid base when we start building those pinks and rose golds and stuff like that. And that same brush that we just had shredded on, we're gonna jump into the Jaclynn Hill palette, and we are gonna go in with this MFEO color right here. On camera, it looks a little bit darker than I think it is. It's basically just like a really pretty brown. I'm just going to put this on to my lid and a little bit into my crease, not too much, but just a little bit. The glitters and the liquid glitter that we're going to be using is really going to be like the star of the show today. Okay, so like I said, you're just going to put this all over your lid and then a little bit up into the crease, not too much, just a little bit. But we're going to put on shredded, again, from the Going Coconuts palette, and just buff the outsides just to get rid of those harsh lines. You don't have to do this step. I say this in every video that I do. I just love how this technique works for me because I am still learning. I always say this. I'm not a makeup artist, but I'm not like the best blender. It's very hard for me. I hate sitting and blending for hours. It's just something that I will never enjoy about. I love makeup, but blending is something that I really don't enjoy. So putting down the product, buffing it out as much as I can, but then going onto a clean brush or something that has the lightest color that we've already used and just going around that outside is always going to help me clean it up and make my makeup look as flawless as it does on my eyes. Once we have that shadow down, we're gonna go into the color Pukey, which is right here. It's a little bit darker than that MFEO color, which we just did on our eyelid. We're going to focus this color on the more outer corner of our eye, outer part of our eye. And then we're just going to bring this up a little bit into our crease and then blend it out. I barely had any product on it. I'm going to dip right back in again, but we want to tap off the excess because we don't want this to be like a brown look. We're trying to do more of a pinky rose gold look. But with these browns, it's going to create the perfect rose gold color, I think. Guys, now we're going back into shredded again and just going to buff up those outer corners again. Just a little bit. We are gonna do lashes and eyeliner and mascara and stuff, obviously. So we want those outer corners to look pretty, so when we do the wing, they're nice and up, not just like oval. So we did that. We are going to pop into, I think we're gonna do a mix of Faint, which is right here, and Little Lady, which is right here. These are two really, really pretty pinks. We're gonna go in with Little Lady, which is like the darker one right here. And we're gonna do this on the outer. Just get my mirror. On the outer side here. I might need to spray. Well, maybe not. So I'm just packing this into the outer corner of our eye. This is not necessarily going to be like a cut crease, but we are trying to not go into the crease and just keeping, that's why I like these little flat brushes, because you could, it's the perfect like to just keep it in here on your lid and not go above it, as long as you don't put product on the other side, obviously. So we're just packing all of this shadow in. We're going about like a third of the way and keeping this inner side really nice and bright so that we could add in that lighter glitter color. And then when we go over the top with the liquid glitter, it'll make a really nice shimmer. Okay, so again, we're just packing. And you want to try to make sure that they're even, so always looking back at your other eye and making sure that you're not going over too much, but you're also not like going up too high. Just packing it on, just like that. That shade works beautifully over that pukey color, which I think that name is so funny. I say it like every time I use it, but it is just the best brown. It's universal for everyone. Jaclynn Hill, in all of her videos, every person that I've ever seen use this on YouTube always says that it's the perfect brown for everyone. I'm just going into the other side of that brush that we just used and going with that lighter color faint and putting it over. And then I'm also dragging it very lightly over top that other glitter just to mesh the two. As you can see, it's much lighter than the outer, which is exactly the look that we're going for. So with this glitter, I do go up a little bit into the crease with this lighter shadow, just a teeny bit. I do not go all the way up like to my eyebrow at all. I just do it a little bit just to, so that when you close your eyes, you can see. Okay? Just like that, as you can see, I don't know. Okay, so now for my inner corner, we are gonna go into, we're gonna do a mix of Enlighten and Beam. Oh, yeah, so pretty. Just lighten that up. And I'm also gonna take Beam, just Beam, not Enlightened, and just go right under the brow bone just to do a little bit of highlight in there. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay, so now on a little flat end brush, very flat, we are gonna go into the MFEO, which is again, is that first, or I guess second shade. First was Shredded from the Going Coconuts palette, but from this palette. And we are just going to open your eye wide, and then you're gonna put this underneath the lash line as close as you can get it. Just stamp it in, and then I bring it up a little bit, up just like that. Just doing the same thing to the other side. Just stamping it. Just like that. Then we're going to go onto a little brush again, and we're gonna go into Shredded. We're just going to buff this out. So because we already set our under eyes, this powder is not going to necessarily go all the way down your face. So using a fluffy brush to blend it out is perfect because it's not going to make it that, to fall out anything. This is the Tarte Seaglass liquid glitter. So this is in the shade Sweet Life. As you can see, it's a beautiful, beautiful glitter. I'm just obsessed with this whole line. It's like a rose gold glitter. It is beautiful. So we are just going to put this onto our lid. We're going to just focus this on the eyelid, getting it not in the crease, keeping it more just on the lid. See the difference? It just makes it so like, oh, it's so beautiful. And then before it dries completely, you don't want to like look up. So I'm just gonna go in with this color from the Going Coconuts palette. Actually, no, we're gonna stick to the Jaclynn Hill palette. We're gonna go in with Faint again, this lighter color, and we are just going to pop this right over the glitter just to set it and make sure that it doesn't, this will dry on its own, but I like the way it looks when it's pat down with some glitter. I think it looks so pretty and it adds that extra glitter look, just like that. Now you may be thinking, why did you put all that eyeshadow on to just cover it up in glitter? I love glitter and I will always do that. Makeup is a process you need to build always. So putting on multiple shadows is just how I learned and that's just what I do. So I think that you guys should all do it because it looks really pretty at the end, as you can see. So then same thing, just going on the other eye and you're basically just painting this on. It reminds me of like a paintbrush. This is like a hard angle, but again, not getting into your crease. And as you can see, when I added that glitter, it just makes it so, it like pop so much more. And it's much lighter once you put this lighter shade over it, obviously. And it sets it down so nicely. Okay, I'm then going with a clean brush. This has no product on it at all. I'm just going in and buffing the crease a little bit just to clean up any of the loose powder or glitter that got up there. Just to clean it up. Okay, eyes are complete. Now we are gonna go into lashes. Okay, so first I go in with the e.l.f. This is in charcoal, so I guess this is like the darkest one. It just has a little brush like this. I use this to do my wing, and then I use the Glamnetic eyeliner to do the actual line on my lid, and then I put the lashes on because they're magnetic, obviously, so. Okay, I just touch them up a little bit, but this is the way I go in. So I go in a little bit on each side, not too much, and then you're supposed to shake the Glamnetic eyeliner just so that it doesn't clump. So I shake it up a little bit, and then I just put it on, and I let it rest for about 20 seconds, and then I put the lashes on. Today we're gonna be using Lust, which is this pretty one. It's wispy. I think it's like great for this look because this look is a little bit on the more dramatic side because of all the glitter. So I'm just going to pop on this eyeliner and the lashes. Okay, so lashes are on, and now we are going to go in with the Big Ego Mascara. I already put them on my upper lash line just to like blend those together, the lashes and my natural lashes. But now we're just gonna put this under my lower lash line just to complete the look. Going to go in with the ColourPop Exit eyeliner. This is just a white eyeliner. I love this liner because it literally lasts all day long. I could put this on at 10 a.m. Actually, yesterday I put this on at 7:45 in the morning and it did not budge or wash away or anything until I took it off at probably 10 o'clock at night. So it literally lasted more than 12 hours in my waterline, which is crazy because like I said, I wear contacts and my eyes water constantly, but I could wear this white liner and it doesn't budge. So okay, so now that I'm done with the eyes, I want to finish up the face before I do my lips. So this is the Future is Bright face palette. It has 2 blushes and 2 highlighters from Avon. I've used it a couple times. It's really pretty. So I think I'm going to go in with this pink for my blush today. I'm just going to go in. This is really pretty because it has, as you can see, it's a very pink, but it also has some sparkles in it, which I love. And it has a mirror. Those of you that know me, you know I love my palettes with mirrors in them. So I'm just putting this on the apples of my cheeks and then bringing it up a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. Now to bronze the face, I'm using the Pretty in the USA palette by Benefit. This has just the Hoola bronzer in it, which as you can see has been used a lot. This is what I use every single day. It also has a blush, and it's so dirty, but it has a blush and a highlight in it. For highlighter, we're gonna go in with 2 just because I can't really decide which I want to use today. But this one is the Artist Couture, I guess. It's the Illuminati Diamond Glow Powder. Oh, maybe Illuminati is the, yeah, Illuminati is the color, the shade. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I am obsessed with it. It's so glittery, but like I just love it. I assume you could definitely use this on your body as well. I probably won't, but you can. And then we are just going to put this on our high ends of our cheekbones. Oof, so pretty. This is like goldy undertones. I figured it would match our eyes really nicely. And you don't need a lot. A little goes a long way, as you can see. But we're just gonna blend this out. So pretty. Ooh. I love it. Okay, and then we are going into the Fresh and Frosted highlighter palette. These have 3 in them and they are gorgeous. I'm obsessed. But I'm really gonna use, I love, this is a gold, this is like a silver, and then this is like rose gold. So we're gonna use the rose gold. The one that we just used, that Artist Couture one, the Illuminati color, is more of a gold. So this rose gold on top is just gonna, oh, emphasized it so much, and it's so pretty. And again, just to tie in the eyes again. So pretty. Okay, and then on the same brush, obviously, we're just gonna do our Cupid's bow. And then on our nose. And then up here. And you just wanna buff it out. Finally, we are going to do lips. So this is the ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip in Starling. I've talked about this every single time. This is my go-to nude lip. I'm obsessed with it. It literally looks like you're putting on a lipstick at first, and then it dries matte, but it's not like a crazy drying matte. Like, I wear it all day long. My lips do not feel dry at all or cracked or anything. So it's literally so good. And the point of it is to make it look like you wore lipstick and blotted it off. That's literally exactly how it dries. I don't really know how they did it or what the formula is. I've never worn a lipstick like this before. But it's great and I love it. And I keep saying I need to buy more shades, but I really do. I'm just gonna get a little bit more. Okay, and then it's the shade Roundabout. All right, I just put this all over. Okay, so now we're going to do this setting spray. This is the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. And we're just gonna put this on. And just blow it out. Make sure it dries. I know it seems like a lot, but it's not. When you think about it, it's only like a couple pumps. It just on camera, it looks like so much. But look at what it did to my highlighter. Like, oh my goodness, it's crazy. And this is eyeshadow up here. Like, that's not even highlighter. It's beautiful. Okay, so that is all for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this little rose gold tutorial. I'll get in closer for you to see. I hope you loved it as much as I did. I love doing these like super fun, highlighty, glittery looks, especially on a Friday night going out for date night. So yeah, if you liked it as much as I did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click that notification bell for all my future uploads. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye.